Ukrainian, Russian shit, okay? This is the ultimate white on white battle. Real shit. Because I've been to Russia. I was in Russia in 2018 doing a comedy festival. I was the only American in that bitch. And I'm going to tell you, woo, Russians and Ukrainians, they a different kind of white. They a different kind of white. Shit, they far from ghetto. They got all kind of shit in them. They different. They ain't afraid of nobody. You know what I mean? You go to Russia, everybody's like, how are you doing? I'm Russian. You know, I'm tough. Everyone's like tough. The women, they ask you out. I want to take you out to eat. I like. You must have. I want to fuck you now. You know what I'm saying? But the Ukrainians are just as tough. First of all, you don't fuck with Putin. That's one thing, because they told me when I was on stage, they said, don't make a joke of Putin or you go jail. That's how fast you go to jail. You go jail. Not go to jail, go jail. Tough as fuck. His name is Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin, which means a person with power, and Vladimirovich means a person with more power. This is what this dude told me in Russia. I swear on my life. The Ukrainians, though, them motherfuckers are suited and booted, ready to fight. They're like, we're not running from anyone. We fight. They're so tough, man. I'm telling you, they're a different breed of white. Not the whites in America. Whites in America are like, hey, dude, bro, dude. Hi, excuse me. That's a whole nother level. But anyway, the war it's fucked up because people are dying. Innocent people are dying in the Ukraine and shit like that. And it's whack. I think war is whack in the first place, period. Just to be, I don't want to dehumanize anybody, but the shit is whack. You know what I mean? But I have a problem too. The Africans getting treated like shit. The Africans, a lot of my folks, Nigerians, because they're students. Of course, Nigerians, we go everywhere. It don't matter where it's. I had a cousin that studied petroleum engineering in Russia when I was little. So we everywhere, man. When I was in Russia, there was Patrice Lumumba University in the middle of Moscow. And now all of a sudden the war comes and all of a sudden black people are getting shit on. It doesn't matter. Anytime there's chaos, we get the beat down. It's like all of a sudden black people get the worst of the worst. We're the problem now. The shit is fucking crazy. And this is an example of why we as Africans, African Americans, Caribbean, we need to fucking stick together, guys. I don't know what it's going to take for us to go, hey, everybody, the whole world doesn't like us. We are disliked. I didn't say by everybody. I didn't say every individual person hates us, but it's a worldwide thing that black folks are fucking disliked. Oh no, we're there for the music, dancing, the sports. They want all that shit, but our existence is what they have a problem with. I mean, you got Africans and some Arabs too trying to escape on the trains, and they're kicking them off. It looks like the 1950s, man. So here, and Arabs, you see what I'm saying? There are a lot of you that are racist against black people too. Come on, let's keep that shit 100, all right? I didn't say all of you. I performed in Arab countries, and a lot of you are beautiful motherfuckers. And there are black Arabs, and there are black Muslims, and there are plenty of black people that speak Arabic. So all of this shit should be an example of why we should stick together. Now, I don't want this shit, when this shit is all over, then we go back to fucking dogging each other, because that shit is whack. I don't know what it's going to fucking take. But if this isn't giving you guys a clue, I don't know what the fuck to say. You know what I mean? But that's just my little shit. I hope the shit stops. And if I have some white person on here fucking bitching about this and missing the point, just go the fuck out of here, right?
And to sink Godfrey's point a bit further, every race were enslaved at some point. As you can see, the Aztec, which are Mexicans, they were enslaved. You know what I mean? The Afghanistan people, the Arabs, they were enslaved. White people were enslaved. You know what I mean? As you can see right now, Asians were enslaved, even though a lot of persons that are in Asia, the type of life that they are living right now is very close to slavery. You know what I mean? And also white people, yes, white people were enslaved. Europeans were enslaved. So cut this bullshit out. The media tends to paint slavery as a black thing and use black images whenever they are speaking about slavery. And they seldom promote images of white slavery, Asian slavery, you know what I mean, Arab slavery, Indian slavery, you know, Mexican slavery, Spanish slavery. They don't do that. And that is also what brings a lot of minority to be biased, because many people don't know their history. And even some who do know their history, they hide under the guise that, oh, Africans were slaves, and try to pretend that they did not go through the same type of thing and that their people were not enslaved as well. You know what I mean? So for those who are interested in knowing more, Google white slavery, Asian slavery, Spanish slavery. Look at the history of Mexico. You know what I mean? Look at the history of Puerto Rico, Brazil. You know what I mean? And all of those places. Look at the situation right now in India. You know, look at the caste system. Look at a set of people called the untouchables in India. You know, and then it will give you a better understanding of the world and miscommunication.